Hey guys, we're gonna look now at a cylinder. As you can tell, I'm practicing my MART skills, math art skills. Already pretty good, but can always use a little more practice. So we've got my cylinder here that I drew up with a height of 12 yards. And top here, we call this the radius, is 2 yards. You're gonna need those two dimensions to figure this one out. So volume first, as you can see, the volume formula is area of the base times the height. Now the shape of the base here is a circle, so you're gonna have to find the area of a circle first. And so to find that, you're gonna do, as I've got here, pi r squared. That's gonna give you the area of your base, the circle base. So pi times the radius squared. If you're using your calculator, you can use the pi button that it might have, or you can just use 3.14. That might get you a shorter answer. Either way works, but you might get slightly different answers. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, so with my pi r squared, I've got pi times 4. My radius is 2, so 2 times 2 is 4. And then if I type in pi times 4, that's going to get me about 12.56. Okay, again, which would be the area of the base, the circle base. Then I'm going to multiply that by my height and get a total of about 150.72 yards cubed. Remember, for volume it's always cubed. Okay, and keep in mind, again, sometimes these problems ask you to round your answer to the nearest decimal place value, so pay attention to that if it asks for that. Otherwise, just follow your recipe here for the given type of math you're working through, volume or surface area. All right. On the back here, we've got the same shape, same dimensions. All right, we're gonna work on surface area now. So the area of all the surfaces. This is where the formulas get a little bit more tricky. This is the formula 2 pi times r times r plus h. So you can use that one. That's the one on the formula sheet I posted in the materials list. Or this one is a little bit shorter, no parentheses. I happen to like this one a little bit better. 2 pi r squared h. All right, so with any formula, again, these are supposed to be helpful, even though they may look confusing. If you can plug in numbers that you know to figure it out one step at a time, that might work good for you. So 2 times pi, I know that. I'm going to use 3.14, and then I'm going to multiply it by the radius squared. With radius is still 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And see how I'm just plugging numbers in here? I'm not doing actually any calculating yet, just getting rid of the variables. My last variable is h. That's my height of 12. And then you can just multiply those out with your calci. All right. Multiply those out with your calci. And you should be able to figure out the surface area. I got 301.6. And I did round, and that's yards squared. All right, so again, hopefully you're getting close to that. If you use the pi button instead of my shortened answer here, you might be a little bit higher or longer with your answer, but that generally works. All right.